back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10, broadcasting live from Channels Television, Lagos. A quick reminder of our main stories. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo threatens to withdraw from the PDP's party activities. Council polls hold in Anambra State for the first time since 1998 amidst protest. Argon asks states across the nation to conduct local government polls. And former Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon has died after spending 8 years in a coma. All our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. To get us on the move, visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. You can now interact with the Channels Eyewitness feature on our Android and Windows 8 platforms. If you have a picture or videos to share with us, tap on the application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions to share your report, pictures, and videos. The All Progressives Congress says it will continue to resist the ruling People's Democratic Party from devaluing the nation's economy. Now, at the inauguration of a youth drive initiative in Lafayette, the Nasarawa state capital, one of the national leaders of the party and former national chairman of the PDP, Chief Audu Ogbe, questioned the current economic hardship Nigerians are going through.
These are supporters of the All Progressives Congress, and they are witnessing the beginning of another initiative to mobilize members for the party in the north-central part of the country. The initiative is domiciled within the North Central Young Patriots. The party leaders in the zone charged young people to seize the opportunity to make a change by registering for the Progressive Party.
Let the debate move on to questioning some of the policies of the federal government. Why are we so poor in this country when there's so much wealth? Because a policy that continues to devalue your currency, destroy production in your own country, import food, even toothpaste, toothpicks, sliced tomatoes, vegetables from foreign countries into this one, denying all of you young people jobs. That is a bad policy. The naira was $1.50 by 1985. It is now 173 naira to $1. And there are those outside there telling us to devalue more until we reach 200 naira to $1. They are in Abuja, they are pushing. Thank God Governor Sanusi of the CBN has been resisting them. But let me assure you, the APC will resist them and give a better value to the naira.
At the conclusion of the ongoing national registration exercise, I am confident that it will be clear to the world that the PDP is the party in opposition rather than opposition.
It is also an opportunity for the former secretary to the PDP Board of Trustees to formally decamp to the APC.
If we all bring victory for our various corners of the state, then victory is assured for the state. Little drops make the ocean. We do that here and repeat that in other parts of the country. Also, Villa will be waiting for the APC president.
This marks another step in the grassroots mobilization exercise of the party, and they will be hoping that process recruits foot soldiers that will ensure victory for the party at the 2015 general election.
Well, education development in Ekiti State, particularly primary and secondary, has taken a quantum leap in the last 4 years. This assertion is coming from the state governor, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, who believes that the significant progress is as a result of meticulous management and strategic planning. Dr. Fayemi, who is speaking on our program Sunrise, adds his government has ensured that all teachers are suitably qualified for the job. The governor also highlighted other areas the government has recorded significant improvement to include health, agriculture, and job creation.
schools in the state had not been touched since Chief Obafemi Awolowo.
Governor Kayode Fayemi says over 70% of his developmental plans has been completed, and that most of them are visible in the areas of providing qualitative education, improvement in healthcare services, and welfare for the less privileged.
We totally changed every single school. We didn't build mega schools. We really don't need mega schools in Ekiti. But every community had a school in Ekiti before I came into office. And we renovated, refurbished, put new furniture in all of those schools. 183 secondary schools, 856 primary schools.
The Ekiti State Governor goes on to debunk allegations of witch hunting in the Teachers Assessment Program. He also faults claims that the raising of bond and borrowings are meant to fund his re-election campaign.
You don't go to the bond market to raise money unless it is for specific project, which the SEC, the Stock Exchange Commission, monitors, which the NSC monitors, and which those who have subscribed to your bond are not oblivious to, because they want to make sure that they get their returns.
Yeah. So for those who are not aware,
for me,
yes,
there is also the issue of personal integrity.
There are other sectors that are also critical to the development of the state. The government says it has been able to involve its youth in its agri-extension programs in order to create more jobs and industries.
When we came on board there and we did the design, people thought it will not happen. But I can tell you today, the youth cultivate 10-50 hectares of plantation, of cassava plantation in Ekiti State.
The social security scheme that was created has created an economic activity within the local community. The buying power of the people have been improved upon. The farm gate prices have gone up. There is a multiplier effect.
The commissioners and the governor have given an account of their stewardship. It is, however, left to the electorate to agree or disagree with this scorecard as they look forward to return to the polls in June.
My Italian energy company, ENI, says it has closed a pipeline in Bayelsa State due to sabotage. ENI did not say when it shut the Tedidaba Brass pipeline in Bayelsa or how long the outage would last. The Tedidaba Brass pipeline operated normally carries the high-quality brass grade for export. An ENI spokesman says the Italian company was losing 3,500 barrels a day through its 20% share of the venture, suggesting a loss of 17,500 barrels a day for the overall operation. The fire comes less than 2 weeks after a pit problem during a tanker loading caused large amounts of oil to be spilled near an ENI facility in Nigeria. Well, just as Nigerians heaved a sigh of relief that Pengasson and Upeng had called off their planned strike action, the Independent Petroleum Marketers of Nigeria, IPMAN, and its allied body have threatened to embark on an indefinite strike action commencing from the first week in February. The ultimatum was handed down by the association at a press conference at the Mosimi Petroleum Products Loading Depot located in Shagamu area of Ogun State, southwest of Nigeria. IPMAN says the deplorable state of the Shagamu-Mosimi Depot road has affected business badly and that human lives and useful resources are being wasted on the 7-kilometer stretch of road.
We have evidence to prove that the number of tankers that has fell on this road in terms of number is more than 20, and in terms of naira and kobo it runs to millions of naira. And of course we have had a situation whereby there was loss of life and injury to our members here. This is not good for our economy. These are money that are borrowed from bank. These are means of livelihood to our members. The loss is becoming unbearable. If they refuse to hear us out, we may have no other option than to stop work, and you know what that means. It's going to be a loss of billions of naira, because if we start, we will not walk until that road is done.
Well, there's no better time than now for all security agencies in the country to fight the security challenges being experienced in some parts of the country. At the handover ceremony of the new boss of the 13th Brigade Command of the Nigerian Army in Calabar, the outgoing commander, Brigadier General Okudili Azinta, says synergy and intelligence sharing amongst security agencies will go a long way towards tackling the menace.
At no time in the history of Nigeria do we require such a synergy and cooperation among security agencies than we have it today. And I think that every head of security agency knows the importance of cooperation and synergy. I enjoyed working with my colleagues, the CP. I enjoyed the fantastic officer, the director of SSS, and of course my colleagues from the military. Incidentally, some of them will be leaving as I'm leaving, but we will again meet. I leave a brigade that officers and men have come to agree with me, and the majority of Nigerians, that time has come for us to think more about what we leave for the barracks rather than what we take away from the barracks, about what we leave for the society rather than what we take away from the society, about what we leave our country rather than what we take away from our country.
Now, two of the men who allegedly robbed a bank in Kaba, Bunu local government area of Kogi State yesterday have been arrested by the police. This was revealed by the Commissioner of Police, Kogi State Command, Saidu Madawaki, while briefing journalists on the incident in Lokoja, the state capital. The police boss explained that while an unspecified amount of money was carted away from one bank, the robbers could not succeed in breaking into another bank due to the intervention of his men.
As a result of the steep resistance from the policemen, the robbers who were advancing toward the police station and the Kawa area command were stopped by heavy gunfire by policemen. Due to the fierce encounter, the robbers were unable to succeed at First Bank, but managed to cut away unspecified amount of money from Main Street Bank. During the fierce gun battle, two of the robbers were shot dead behind the area commander's office, but one was taken away by the gang. Three policemen were injured, while a constable was killed during the exchange of fire. We will do everything possible to ensure that Kawa and other places are properly safe.
Now, the Ogun State government is working on setting up a 24-man committee that will ensure the memorandum of understanding reached between communities in Yewan North local government area of the state and cattle Fulani herdsmen is implemented. The MOU is to ensure that there is a stop to the incessant clashes which leads to loss of lives and property in the area. The latest clash was on December 17, 2013, the night the MOU was signed. We'd like to warn that the next report contains pictures that could be disturbing.
The first sign that welcomes you to Ibeko describes it as the home of peace. But for more than 15 years, the indigenes of this sleepy community live in fear. According to them, their crime is allowing the Fulani herdsmen to settle here. But for years, peaceful coexistence has eluded their community.
The loss of life properties cannot be quantified. Only this year, we lost things worth billions of naira. because cocoa farms were destroyed, trees and barns were destroyed, other maize, cowpea, beans, okra, several other things were destroyed, plantain, all those things were destroyed. Those that they know this Fulani cannot destroy, they set it on fire.
After the latest deaths, the patience of the people of Ibeku is wearing thin.
We expected the government to be more proactive. We know that if war erupts, what we are going to lose will be more than what we are losing presently. That is why we have been trying all possible means legally to fight out this issue.
We have done, it was with us, it was part of, from day one to this level we are now, because with the system. And it's part of this government. You cannot say, because one thing happened today, we should set everywhere on fire. As a comrade, it is not everything you will see and fight. At least you take things easy with people. People are not animals.
For the community leaders, it was time for everyone to be told the importance of peace in the community.
We have to do something as community leaders to make sure that this crisis is overcome. And by the grace of God, this morning we'll discuss with them. We'll tell them the importance of making peace in the community.
The little hope the MOU provided has been dashed, and every indigene of Ibeku is expecting the government to come up with a lasting solution.
Still ahead on the news at 10, former President Olusegun Obasanjo threatens to withdraw from the PDP. To join us again.